What's up, YouTube? Robert the Coroner Drapp here, and I'm back again with another episode of Rob's Random ROMs. Damn, it's good to be back. As you can see, as you have a visual on yours truly, I am back again with another episode of Rob's Random ROMs. This is where I usually set Google's random number generator to the number of Super Nintendo ROMs that I own, which is 740, and whatever number comes up, that's the game I'm playing. But today, a monumentous occasion has occurred. For those of you who do not know who I am as far as what I love to do, one of my big passions is I love WWE wrestling and wrestling in general. I'm currently trying to work with a small indie promotion, trying to get my foot in the door to become an announcer, because I feel like my voice and the things that I do here would mesh very well. So I always try and keep an eye on wrestling, and more specifically WWE. For those of you who may not be, having as much contact with the World Wrestling Entertainment as I do, I currently have just seen, as of this morning, last night's WWE Backstage, and that on that program, which airs on FS1 for Fox, Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, showed up, and he was on the air. He spoke. He made an intent clear that he is going to be on the show as far as a continuous presence and a continuous entity and quantity. So for those of us who had always thought that there was no way that he would ever show back up again, we have been proven wrong. That you, or rather the phrase never say never, has yet again been proven true. And in honor of this momentous occasion, I selected one of my WWF ROMs, that being WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game. Now, this game was developed by Midway for the cabinets, and sculptured software for the console ports, and published by Midway for the stand-up arcades, and Acclaim did it for the console ports. Now, the Super Nintendo version came out in November of 1995, and just to kind of give you yet again an idea of what the culture of gaming was like this. Between 1995 and 1996, they published the stand-up arcade, the 32X, the Mega Drive / Sega Genesis, the PlayStation, the Sega Saturn, which I owned one, and the Super Nintendo. The PC version came out in 97. So, again, I'm super excited to see how this all goes, to see where this all goes, and we will be doing one of my favorite matches. I'm probably going to lose, but we are going to put... Today we are going to see who we're going to put in the squared circle as we head into the gameplay. Doink. Nope. Of course, we're going to choose the Undertaker. We're going for the WWF Championship. Undertaker versus Taker and Luger? What? I don't remember doing this. I've got a blank screen here. I don't know why. Let's, oh wait, you can't hear. Let me fix that. And we will be going... You know, one of these days, I will actually have everything set up properly. But today is not that day. Emulation... How come I can't reset it? Oh, reset game. There we go. See, I don't even know what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, we're still gonna take this because it's Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. This is massively irritating. Also because I forgot to change the banner. I spent a good minute before the show trying to get the new background going. But it's not coming together like I want to do. Oop, wait, no, not that. There we are. Bloop. Oh, hell, video. It is not working. Like, I can't see anything. This is irritating. Especially because I was hoping to play as Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. But you know what? That's okay. Let's just go to a different WWF game really quick. I couldn't tell you anything about it because I didn't prepare this. Mostly because I'm terrible. But it's still going to be WWF Wrestlemania. It's just Super Wrestlemania. LJN, they usually do some good work. I will be the first to admit that. Ooh, look at that. That's very 80s, and there's a lot of Hulk Hogan there. One player versus one-on-one. We're gonna make it easy because I'm terrible. I want to play as Hulk Hogan. Wait. I didn't want to fight against Hogan. Wow, that is a terror. That's still crazy. From Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, the Dead Man, the Undertaker. That's Tony. I feel like that's Schiavone. And his opponent, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the immortal Hulk Hogan. See, this is not what I wanted. Get the lockup. Oh, what a body slam by the Dead Man, who's now throws a stiff right and gets body slammed on his own. Throws him in the ropes. Oh, tries for the drop kick, but misses. The lockup throws him to the outside. Oh, another drop kick miss. Stiff right hand by the Dead Man. The Phenomenal One is really in just crazy shape with an elbow drop onto the Hulkster. They're throwing hands, and oh, the Dead Man is outside of the ring, but quick to get back in. Another solid punch by Undertaker with another body slam and leg drop to go with it. ×2. Goes for the trifecta, but the Hulkster eating his vitamins. Oh, what a drop kick. Hogan showing Taker how it's done, but oh, goes for the leg drop, and yet again. Oh, both men going down, but the Hulkster seating. him. He wouldn't pin him. I guess because he doesn't feel like the Hulkster has taken enough abuse yet. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
And The Undertaker wins clean against Hulk Hogan, pinning him in the rematch. Let's see that again. Because I didn't hit him with a tombstone. I don't even know how to. Oh. Oh, what a nice suplex. Throws him into the ropes. Oh, right in the turnbuckle.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. That was a quick squash of the Immortal One by the Phenom. Wow. Wow, what a just a jank hardcore match. Let's bump it up to medium. Wow, there's only 4 characters. Let's bring in Macho Man Randy Savage versus The Undertaker. Oh yeah, from Sarasota, Florida. Macho Man Randy Savage. From Death Valley, weighing in 328 pounds, The Undertaker. Let's see if we can get that. I want to see if I can get that flying elbow. I don't know if they had the technology back then to really do all that they can. Wow, that's a nice suplex by the Undertaker. What a right hand, a vicious right and a headbutt by the dead man. Oh, body slam on this one. They keep getting that lockup going. Roll out of the way. Kick out before the ref can even get there to do it. Oh man, roll out of the ring, Savage. Ooh, what? He just chest busted him. Just bumped him. Oh, Savage is getting just ragdolled here. This is not good for anybody, especially a man like Randy Savage who... Oh man, what a running leg drop.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out at the count of 2, and Randy Savage is looking terrible, man. It's not looking good for the Macho Man as he's sent into the ropes. Arm drag take, deep arm drag. Roll out of the way. Oh, no, he's just going to eat that,
1, 2,
oh,
3.
and we lose. First loss. I mean, that was... Oof. Yep. I think we all knew what that was. Another excuse for me to talk about wrestling. But, no, I really, really want to get back into doing The Monster Among Marks Fixes WWE, and I might talk about the CM Punk thing a little later. I might do a live stream. I've got some cleaning to do, but we're going to see what comes up on the show a little later today. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share all those wonderful things down below. Hit the bell for the notifications on YouTube. If you're watching me on Twitch, go ahead and give me a follow by hitting that marvelous heart just above my stream. And if you're watching me on Facebook, like, comment, share, all those things there. Tell your friends. I'm trying to make 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm at 70. We are so close to being at 100. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 100, but maybe I'll try and get my good friend and amazing fellow WWE content creator Chris Peeps on the show. Chris Peeps does marvelous WWE coverage and AEW coverage, so he should be live tonight after AEW Dynamite, Wednesday Night Dynamite. I don't know if he's going to cover WWE NXT or Dynamite, and I don't know which one I'm going to watch, but we're going to try to kind of keep an eye on that. I heard, for those of you who may be wondering, I've actually just recently checked out Twitter, and apparently Johnny Gargano will not be facing Finn Balor because he has a neck injury. So, speedy recovery to him. You know, thoughts, prayers, good vibes, all that stuff to him and his recovery, because Johnny Gargano is an amazing talent. Anybody who doesn't put a title on that man is insane, because he deserves it. He's a great babyface and a great performer all around. And from what I hear, he's a good guy. Also, go on ahead and check out my good friend Will from Peace Lovin' Guns and Peace Lovin' Games. He does marvelous content. Been doing a lot more recently on various guns he can get his hands on, and he also works with my good friend James Turkel on for videos on Gray Fox Ranch. And I love Will. Will's always been a big supporter of what I do here, and has always tried to encourage me to do everything that I can to make everything that I do just as great as I possibly can. And I owe a lot to my I owe a lot of what I do here, a lot of the credit for the things that I do to him. He's really inspired me. Speaking of people who are wonderful, just amazing people, my good friend Jake Hudson. Jake Hudson does preview predictions for WWE, AEW. I believe he also does Impact. Anywhere somebody is wrestling and you can see it online, he's gonna talk about it. And he's got a good head on his shoulders, knows what he's talking about, and I highly recommend, if you haven't checked out his channel, please go on ahead and do so. I believe all the links will be in the description down below on YouTube, so go check that out. Again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.